Mic check. Audio check for the computer. Okay, seems good. Hello, Cthulhu.
Recording in progress.
And here, white does get this cut, and which is much larger than the top. And both players just finish out the end game, it looks like. White misses this push, and black can push. If white blocks, then black can make this Atari, and capture this white group. So white is forced to extend and live like this, and black gains a significant amount of points in the corner. And here black should simply extend down to prevent the ko. And both players fight the ko, and black doesn't have many threats here, so black resigns. And that is going to conclude this game. Thank you all very much for showing up to this NAOL review. And we'll see you all guys next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. This was great as usual, and hope to see you in the next season too, which starts on the January 16th.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, I can see that Sean is here already. So Sean,
Yep.
we are ready when you are.
Alrighty. Can you hear me okay?
Recording stopped.
Yeah, we hear you just fine.
And can you see okay?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Review started.
Competitive view is just followed.
Okay. It's not a huge deal, but I think I would like to get the extension from the Shamari if I can. But not a huge deal. I think that's just my preference. Typically you push towards thickness, and usually that's the Shamari, but this should be more of a wall than a Shamari. So I want to say you're supposed to push this way. Because you don't want territory from this wall. This is nice for surrounding. So typically you can go here, 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 and that way you're surrounding and building influence. But since there's nothing here yet, I don't know if I would try that just yet. I think typically you could think about a cap or jumping back here. And this one makes more sense because this is the side that you pushed on. So this is the side that you wanted to build. So this one's the one that makes more sense. But there's still an open side, so I'm not sure if you need to do it right this second, but I think it's okay if you do. But yeah, this one's a little bit back and forth. Not good. I would rather just Nobi. Yeah, this tiger's mouth is really nice. But I think you don't have to respond. Maybe it's a co. No, because if I go here, it's crane's nest. I want to say you're alive. I don't think you have to respond. Okay. If I was going to respond, I think it'd be here. I don't like this target's mouth. Where's the future of this fight going to be? So if Black just makes a base. Black's alive on both sides. Where's the profit? So I think you can't really attack it until you get a stone like over here or something. Until you can take Black's base. And then this becomes a bit of annoying for Black. But I think, so I think this is too strong to attack right now. Okay. Here we're going back and forth again. You went 1, and then you went 2, and now you're going 3. So I think make sure you pick a framework. I think I would still try to go here, because this should be the wall. This is pretty alive. This should be the wall. I want to say it's okay. But I guess there is some questions. If I try to make an eye here, there's that. But I also have that. So I don't think I can lose my eyes. It would be very difficult to lose the eyes, and there's a cut. So I think you're pretty strong here. Okay. Typically the follow-up is to jump this way. That way you can build, but since it's a tiger's mouth, you probably can keep going. That cut doesn't go anywhere. So since it's not a cutting point, you can just jump. This is trying to just get this little bit. This is smaller than endgame. You need to make it big. It needs to be 2 center quadrants, not 1. This is live, I believe. Yeah. It's got some... Okay, so maybe this is dangerous. Because at 8Q, I don't think we know all the J group stuff. So that's something you need to learn as you go down the single-digit Q ranks. So if you don't know all the corner life and death here, then yeah, this can be scary. But I want to say you're okay. So if I just keep building with some move, or maybe I just go here. The easiest result is this. And that is just alive, because you can't lose the ice. The other result is this one. And this one can threaten some points right here. So if you can get this endgame somehow on Sente, there's really annoying stuff right here. So it has to be fixed, and that's a lot of points. There's also this idea, but I think worst case, this is a Seki, and that's assuming the outside liberties aren't okay. So I'm pretty confident this is alive. But you have to know all your 3/3 life and death shapes. Okay, this one says I want to surround the corner, but then you didn't surround the corner. If you don't want to surround the corner, then why go right here? Okay. This one I like. I don't think you need this one. I think just go here. I like this one. This one's really big. It's 2 center quadrants. Yeah, I think Black, your framework is just too small. You need to do like white's framework. It needs to be much bigger. And white, you're over investing. Just build the framework. Yours is bigger. You don't need that one stone. So I think you're over investing when you don't need to. You don't have to save everything. Maybe what I don't understand this move. Are you not looking at the Mayo? This is not Sente. Let's see, where's an easy spot? Here's an easy spot, I think. What is white gonna do? I don't know what I can do in there. This is better. I think it's better. It's a point difference, but I've seen a lot of players lose games at the end because of shapes like this, so maybe I'm being paranoid. I've seen a lot of players die at the end of the game because they leave stuff like this. But this is probably better. Okay. You gotta be careful. This is not always Sente. Usually you want to be on the outside. So if you always want to consider, can I just give that up and get the influence? Or maybe I just keep going somehow. It's no easy way, but just imagine, like, sometimes we can sacrifice that stone to get on the outside. Outside's usually more important. And then black could also try to do something here, so that way you can get Sente without getting surrounded somehow. Maybe start looking at some sort of squeeze play. So there's a lot of ideas that black can try if we try to peep this. Connecting feels very heavy. I think I would hesitate to do this. So as white, I think I would just keep the pressure. I guess we're profiting, but what if I go here? You've gotten 6 points because you had the corner, so now it's replaced with this and then a little bit more, and I can't die because I'm already out. You want to surround groups. You wanted to make it really annoying for black. So the idea here is in this area, you want to seal this in Sente. You want to make 20 points over here in Sente. So everything you want to do is a Sente, but you don't want black to get control of the entire center while you're doing it. So typically you want to surround stuff, so you keep the center dame while gaining points in Sente. That way your opponent can't make a comeback and you're gaining a lead. But the rule of thumb is stay on the outside during the fight. We're going everywhere. I don't want to run to the wall. If I'm going to run, it's going to be here. I think black might be okay. I kind of want to destroy these points because you can't die. And this corner, if it becomes territory, might be big. But maybe I'm being paranoid. Yeah, here or here or something. Then after that, maybe I can get around to the left. There's definitely some interesting Aji in here. Maybe if I read for a bit, maybe I could find some Tesujis. Yeah, if I can find Tesujis in here, that's obviously going to be the answer. But I'd have to read for longer than 10 seconds. If you have to capture this stone like this, usually you want to feel a little bad. like you didn't use it right, because the entire point of this move is saying that you can sacrifice these 3 stones for the influence. So if you don't have any influence and you have to capture the stone, then it feels very small. So typically you want a lot more from this wall. So I think white had the better framework, but black got more territory. So I think there's 2 ideas for this. White was struggling to profit, and also white overinvested, and black was able to keep all the profit. Yeah, so here this doesn't really help you run away too much, but I guess you got some nice free exchanges. White, do you have to redo this? No, you don't have to do that. Just do something. I don't know where. Maybe here. Try to attack the whole thing. Yeah, you can't be cut. So I think both players are missing chance moves where your opponent plays a go-to move. So make sure you keep an eye out for chance moves. You can probably get 2 or 3 in the first half of middle game, and probably another 2 in the second half of middle game, and then probably another 3 to 5 in the end game. You'll have a lot of chance moves if you take your time. At least until like 4Q plus. How are we gonna win? Okay, so this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 16, 30. So this is 30 points. Probably 40, 50. Okay, white has, we'll say 10-ish to 12-ish because of plus Comey. Ooh, that's 7.5, nice. We'll say 15 then. 15, 25, 30. So we need a lot out of this corner. What did I say was 30, 40, 50? So we need 20 points out of this corner. And there's still invasion points. We don't want black to get the left, but we got to think of how we're going to get those 20 points. If we don't have those 20 points, we are very far behind. So I think as black, I would just focus on destroying this. If you destroy this, then...
loses many games just followed.
How can white win? If there's not enough points. Huh? Odd timing. What? Okay. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So there's 20. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points. No, this is a negative exchange. This is not a good exchange. You gotta fix here. Yeah, that's not a good trade. White, I think you missed the chance because you need 20 points to win. I think both players have not counted. I think that's what's happening. Because both players are looking at this and thinking that's only 3 stones. But the win condition is down here. This is super small. Okay, compared to the 3 stones, I won't say it's super small because it's a lot, but like, oh wow, black got away with murder. So black gained another 7 points, but white sealed 7 points, so I think it's even still. We got to do something about this. Okay, it looks like black's just giving it. Okay, so if black gives it, how much is this? This was 15, 25, 30. So we need 20 points in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. We could say, let's round everything up to 35. Let's see. Black has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 40, 68, 40, 52, 54, 56, 57. Don't want to round too much, but let's say 50, 60, 70. What did I say? Why had 15, 20, 30, 60. So white's caught up 10 points. That means it's going to be really close because this is still an open section and it's white's turn. Still close game. That one. Usually you don't shoulder hit a tiger's mouth, but I don't see an obvious way to punish. But it's not technically Sente. It's not a single stone. It's a tiger's mouth. So this one's not technically Sente. So you want to do this one. That looks interesting if you can get it. This is optimistic, but that's what I would look for. Okay, looks like I'm about out of time for this game. Ooh, no. You're gonna have to fight. You can't let that cut happen. What is this result? Black press resignation. This is probably why. Is this cut right here. Okay, so I'm out of time for this game, so hopefully you found it helpful.
Review started.
Okay. Okay. Oh, don't honey. We want to slide, or we can jump, or we can push. But if you hane and give white this tiger's mouth, this wall is so much stronger than it normally is. So imagine like we do that. This wall isn't nearly as strong and we're still alive. But once we give this tiger's mouth, it makes this wall like much stronger. I think this is worth it. I think this is worth it. That's a big move, but like this is a really strong wall. I think you gotta go here because this is getting big. Imagine like white gets this move. And white is looking at this move. It's getting a little out of control very quickly, so I think I would prefer to stop that. No, we don't need to block the points here. This is not what the game's about yet. I think the right side is the key. If I was going to do something with the top, I think it would be force a Sente move and jump, or just jump or diagonal to build the center. Because the star point, you want to look at this square. But everyone wants to look at this square. This square is smaller than that square. No, don't ever fix that. Don't ever fix that. That's endgame. And if white takes it, you get a tiger's mouth. Makes this all territory. This is all cash now. So white will never take. So you don't have to fix until way later. Which means also white, this is not the move. You actually want to block right here. And then try to get Sente. And black's supposed to give it up. And then you have much better Aji. Yeah. Like I said, it's much better Aji. I don't know exactly what, but there's a lot of Aji. This is not equal. This is cash, but this is bigger. Still not going to deal with this? I think keep track of the big framework. If there's no weak groups, you should be at the biggest framework. I don't care about that. Here, maybe here. Just make it bigger. That's all you have to do is just keep making it big. Black has to go in at some point. You're fine there. Maybe you're worried about this, but you can just squeeze that. We don't want cash with the star point. Cash comes in Sente, not Gote. Block. But if you trade cash for cash, the star point isn't nearly as valuable. let's imagine like you want this, right? So you're getting the corner, white gets that. So they cancel each other out. But let's imagine just a simple sequence. This is a kind of a side sequence. Da 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 da. Da, da. Yep. So that's a lot more cash. And white gets influence, so it's not the end of the world for white, but like this looks a lot better than this exchange. And this is one of the side sequences. But you have to find the one that works on the board because white also has counters and stuff and ladders. But you got to imagine if you only go for territory, you're not looking at both and trying to make an exchange rate, then your opponent's just going to get whatever you get because both of you are trying to get big moves. Then you're going to cancel each other out. So you have to set up at some point. You have to set up a way to get a lead. This is a pre-peat 1-point jump. This is bet shape. No. You cannot do that. This is the definition of bad cut shape. If we're teaching beginners what a cut looks like, when you teach a beginner what a cut looks like, this is the shape that you use. You say that's connected and that is cut. So this is textbook. So it's unplayable. If you wanted to go up, try to keep in mind your cutting points. So you have 2 cuts. So if you go here, you're going to have 4 cuts. But if you go here, you only have 3. However, you need to watch this third line cut. I want to say you're okay. You should win this capture race co-looking thing. That's annoying. If I go here, 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 is it the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. Either way, lots of reading, so you have to check that cut, and if you have a plan for the cut, then it's okay, but otherwise, just push then. Push once and then knights move. That way, you have more liberties for the cut. But don't play 4 cutting points. And also, your own move, and you got yourself cut, so that's not playable. I don't know why you packed off. Four liberties to 2 liberties, and white controls the right. This is much better for white. Don't be afraid of the fight in your framework. You want to fight in here. You do not want to try to make cash and gote. You want to fight in here. Wait, you're afraid of this cut, but you're not afraid of this cut? I'm not sure what you're thinking about. I think both players are tunnel visioning on this framework, or these points. But this is really big. Also, imagine if black can get this. Not only does black reduce this, black builds their own center. If we can get something like that, it becomes very nice. This is gonna die. You can just go right here. So I think black, probably some go problems. Because you got cut, or could have been cut right here. And that was one of the basic go problem shapes of cutting. This one is a basic kind of a squeeze shape. You see this a lot in squeeze Tsuji problems. So there's no reason to have a ko right here if you can just kill it. So it looks like I think maybe you're missing some basic shapes. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. That's not a ko threat. Go here. If you're worried about this, you don't need to worry about it. If y goes here, you just take that. So, and if y goes here, you just keep gaining liberties. You can't lose. And this, the right side is where you want to destroy, so don't let white build the right side. No one wants the right side. This is 3 quadrants, and no one wants it. See, no one wants this. Almost half the board, but no one wants it. There we go. There we go. We went in. Okay. So this is a normal one. Another one you can consider is this. I think at this level you start learning this one as well. And then white wants to go here, not here, because surrounding is important. And then you get to build all this fun stuff in the center. You get to cash out. And this would be a basic looking variation. It's not going to be this simple, but that's the idea. Surround the stones. Where do I want to do? It actually might be here because you're threatening a connection and a surround. No, if you're gonna live, then just live like this so you're attacking black while you're living. This is a big move though, because you stop the extension. Maybe this is okay. Maybe this is okay. Maybe just here. No. No, never mind.
We have ice cream downstairs, right?
Yeah, there might even be a tub upstairs in the freezer too.
Well, I looked and I didn't see it.
Really? You must have gobbled it up.
I'm not
Seriously.
sure. I'm not sure this is the best defense here.
Yeah.
You want to do some sort of counterattack.
Oh, you've
Going,
been
going, going.
devoured by that girl while I was missing.
Yeah, I'm thinking what I do when you're not here.
Just letting you know that your mic is on, Arnis.
I'm sorry, I thought I was muted.
Oh, no worries. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we got enough profit. This shape feels nice to get to, but
Thanks, Sean, for letting me know.
yeah, no worries. I think probably you still got to fight, but this is a lot more dangerous. But I think you got to fight here. I think if we don't fight, we're in trouble. Black, you got to stay on the weak group. The weak group is the key here. I don't think this is the shape. It can't be the shape. It has to be here. But this is annoying. Maybe it's okay. Just... I don't know. There's lots to read here. I don't know the answer. But my focus is on these 3 stones. This is the textbook shape again. We have to stop walking into the textbook shape. But these 3 stones? I don't think I would do this actually, because you're going to lose this move. So I would just save it maybe. Just go attack. Black can't Hane because then you activate it. This is not bad though. It's still okay. I'm just greedy. Okay, now we cash out. You want points in Sente. So you cash out or you seal it in. Where's the sealing move? I don't like this one because that's a lot of liberty problems. This one has a weakness here though. This one also has a little bit of a weakness. See, I kind of want to cash out, but I'm also a passive player, so I think maybe you should just attack. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, let's count. 10, 20, 30, 35, 45, 55, 60-ish. 10, 15, 20. Let's say at least 5 points there. 25, 35, 40. So we need 20 points from this area. Maybe 15 points if we give a couple here. Approximately 15 to 20 points from this. And that's 15. I think it's okay, but this cutting point is actually annoying. Maybe you do have to fix that. I don't think I realized how annoying that cutting point is. Maybe so that means we made a mistake here. Yeah, just do nothing. You can squeeze it or something. Maybe here, here, here. Yeah. Don't kill the Aji. You don't have to play it out. If you play it out, then the Aji's dead, and now you see you have no forcing moves. But if you had left it, you would have had forcing moves later in this fight. Careful. Sabaki's good, but too much Sabaki and you'll die. This is a 3 or 4 2 space. My head's getting messed up because 1, 2, 3, 4, but also either way, it's a cuttable shape into a cuttable shape into a cuttable shape, which is also into a cuttable shape. I think I would just cut. If you kill either one, if either one dies, you have your 20 points. So yeah, I think this is too much. Maybe here. I can't tell. I can't say the answer in this quickly. Maybe. Maybe this one's better, because that way you take the corner while still surrounding. What? I don't think you can do this. I think you just connect. It's troublesome for white already. You're the defender here, so if you can just live while only giving 10 points instead of 20. That was a little optimistic, I think. White, you should try to resist more. Maybe this is too much to read, actually. I don't know. I don't know how much you guys can read, but I think this is a chance move. No, this is too defensive. You have a giant wall right here. You don't need to defend yourself. You need to start profiting. You got to get some profit. If you don't get profit, then your entire position becomes 0 points. Liberties are important. Now we've lost this area too. So we ended in Gote. So black lived in Sente. So I would say the big problem for white is how you attacked this. You got to profit in Sente. Black's big issue is going to be shape. Like, you need to know, like, the squeeze problem shapes, the cut problem shapes. So I think black's issue is probably go problems. What? So okay, I'm trying to figure out the goal. So black's pushing right. So what does black want? Because there's a weak group right here. So we're pushing white into the weak group. So what did we get? 2 stones? It's not worth it. Actually, no, black's gonna die. Hold on, maybe here. It's a lot to read. I don't think these moves are good. I think you're playing Sente to be Sente. Yeah, easily give up the 2 stones. If black dies, it's because of these 2 stones. Push. Take. Also, keep an eye on the corners. So if there's an eye right here, you've taken the corners of it. So this pushes, reduces eye space, and takes the corner of that. And this is the only other shape to get an eye. So if this isn't even one eye. Oh, here's another corner. Yeah, keep an eye on the corners of the eyes. That's how you can make them false eyes. No, that's not is that important? No, it can't be important because of the Ataris. Maybe just here. Yeah, just here. I say that super confidently. Yeah. Doesn't take a little bit more reading than I thought, but oh, too much. If you get cut, it's not enough. Huh? Eye on the price. Eye on the price. 2 stones is not more than 30 stones. Let's see, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stones. So that's 30 plus another 20. It's a 50-point group. 2 stones is not worth a 50-point group. Uh-oh. Now the cut activated. If I just go here, black goes here, I go here, black goes here, I connect. There's still no eye. So I think white, maybe some life and death problems. I think you're not seeing the corners of the eyes. So that's probably a hole in your vision. So you can fix holes in your play by doing the problems specifically focused on those aspects. This is tunnel visioning. This is very common. So if you want to get strong, then learn to not play out sequences. If you just read it and you're like, oh, this is not going to work, then just leave it. And then you can have this Aji later. But if you keep playing stuff out into the end, then you're never going to have any Aji later in the game. Oh, I'm actually out of time for this one. Okay, hopefully you both find that helpful.
Review started.
Hi, you have support on the 3rd line, so you go high. Okay, good. Okay. Is this a Joseki? I actually don't know. I always do this one. I never do this one. So this one looks like this. But this is kind of like a dated Joseki, and not many people do it. I think typically we just don't jump anymore. We just counter pincer. And then 3-3. So yeah, jump has a lot of interesting things. You go here first, and then fix. Because you don't want black to play here, make the eye while taking your eye shape. You're the weak group. You don't really have the time to do this. But black also doesn't really have... Black missed the chance to just go here. Yeah, this is a little bit greedy. You have to keep white cut. Like here or here. Don't let white have the connection to Suji. Actually, here's good too. Because you're also taking the corner of the... or just that tiger's mouth shape. Well, that was very annoying. Now we have that textbook cut that I talked about in the previous game. Yeah, okay, so learn this, Tsuji. You can stop it by just going here or diagonal. Because now there's nothing. Okay, so kind of a side Joseki, you know? Also, once this happens, don't try to finish it. Just move on. Maybe here. Right here. Yeah, this is really annoying. This is not Sentai. Can I get something out of this? Or am I being too greedy? I'm being too greedy, aren't I? Okay, then fix right here. That way you're threatening to kill stuff while you fix. Oh, you're not. Man, you're not cuttable. This is getting the big moves is big. Okay, this isn't important now. Is less black dies, which I don't think black does. But I've been wrong before. Okay, this one's good because now we're destroying the right side. But I think there was a lot of potential Tanukis in there. If we're alive right here, then we can make a weak group. One weak group is okay because we just focus on defense. So if we're alive right here, then it is a little bit risky though. But I think it should be okay. It's pretty solid. You have a lot of liberties. This is really big. Shamaris are big. Ataris are not Sentai. This is a weak group though. Well, I really wish we had gotten to this move earlier, because now it's being annoying, because you need to Tanuki, but there's a lot of Aji right here, and potential for Tsujis. Yeah, but if you maybe just fix it. Maybe just that's the answer. Maybe just fix it, and now there's nothing. Maybe here. Maybe make one exchange so there's no problem. I don't know. I want to get to the big moves though. I don't want to respawn if I don't have to. I think both players need to be more greedy for a Tanuki. Is Black trying to kill? If you're gonna kill, first off, you have to start here. That way this can never be an eye. I don't understand what we're doing. There we go. Okay. Got a Tanuki. It's a little bit awkward timing though, because now you've left a ladder. But yeah, just maybe don't do anything. But okay, at least Black got there. There are easier ways to cut that. So I think maybe you just don't know Joseki's if you're playing this, but it is a cut. It's not like it's a terrible move. If you don't know Joseki's, then this is pretty good. But I think Joseki's, there's just slightly better sequences. And since we can just learn them or study them, then usually we can just study them. White got confused, I think. And this is the weaker one. I want to go here, but I also need to look for these variations. Don't know if one space really changes that much, though. Yeah, I think the corner is the one that's weak, because that has two edges. This only has one edge. So two edges are attacking this stone, and one edge attacks that stone. Oh, what? We're sacrificing? But you just gave Black all of this. You have to get something back. This is your side of the board. It's time for you to make cash. So black is making more cash than white. Oh, this is a very bad exchange. Maybe this is the confusion, Joseki. You confused white. Yeah, I think even here though, you can still live. It's not that bad. So you gave 20 points far too easily. One space should be a little bit safer. Because usually from this stone, you one space or three space. Maybe this one's better. Yeah, this one's a little bit awkward. Two space into a two space has a lot of Aji for Tsujis. Just fix. You can't kill that. You don't need to take the corners or anything. You just fix. No weaknesses. You'll never be able to kill this corner. I don't think we need that one because you're losing potential for endgame. Maybe just go here. Ah, this group is still weak. Everything that I do attacks it. Just live. Maybe here. Just live. Even if you have to give up like 10 points. Now you can do whatever you want. Now you can go deal with it. I think we're tunnel visioning again. So if black's alive in the corner, right? If you play right here, then you need to go right here. It means you're aiming for a cut. But your concern is with this because this turn kills you. And this one is probably going to kill you too. There is some questions right here, which require some reading. But there is an easy answer, which is you just connect right here and let black out. But in that case, this one is attacking nothing. So the answer is to do nothing. Basically, like that SpongeBob episode. The answer is to do nothing. And then you're fine. I want to say Sentei is more valuable. If you're alive, then these stones can run or even be sacrificed. This is big, but are we losing? Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 35, 45. Let's round it to 50. 15, 20, 30, 35. And with Komi, let's round that up to 45. I already forgot Black's number. I'm so bad I always have to count 3 times. Yeah, 50, 55, 45. So Black's up by a little bit. I guess this is okay because we need to catch up in cash and then we can focus on the attack. I was wondering if we should attack first. But I think you're short enough on territory that if Black goes like all in with something like that, you have to make up a lot of profit, which is not impossible, but it's just more complicated. So I don't hate this idea of make sure I have enough cash and then fight. Want to say here's better. Oh, I'm looking at the. I'm trying to take these eyes, but maybe this one's correct. Oh. Okay, let's see how much life and death they know. Okay, it's technically lived, yes. Let's see. My favorite is to go here. It's the simplest. Well, to me, it's the simplest, but this is the one I typically play. This one's also okay, but it sometimes leads to a J group. But I think you're fine. White, the Tsuji you want is here, and then here. But you don't quite have this Hana yet, so I think you have to go here first.
Edgarcium just followed.
And if Black does that, you have a Ko. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sorry. That's cool. Black and next you die, so black and next black die, so black has to take or take. So yeah, so you can't make this one a false eye. Yeah, you're one stone short from the J group. But trying to kill when you don't kill loses a lot of points. So again, the answer is do nothing. Because if you do nothing, black has a lot less points. It's only 5. So I think you doubled the value of this corner by trying to kill when it didn't die. Yeah, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe not. If it's the same value, that's really funny. Okay, I'm going to assume. I should never assume. Okay, you did read the ladder. This is a little bit dangerous. It's a lot of it dangerous. I don't know if you can afford this. Yeah, I don't know if you can afford this. Okay, White, as long as you don't die, you're fine. You have one thing to worry about over here, and then this just needs to live. You've already destroyed the points. And Black, keep an eye on the corner. Ooh, good timing. Wow, we really want to kill this. That is a huge trade. Okay, let's count it first before we make a judgment. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. I want to say 30 to 35. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 28, 30, 32, 34, 68, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. So 55-ish. So if it dies, this is bigger. Do I have a connection right here? That's kind of the key, right? Okay, you gotta take this at some point if you're gonna try to kill this. Okay, so if here. Okay, so let's assume I kill this, right? There. You have there. Oh, that's annoying. So I go here. I'm not alive yet. It is close though, because I can make a co. And if I've already gained this much, all I need is 20 points from this co. Oh, possible. It's very dangerous, but interesting. Okay, so White backed down from the challenge. But Black did Tanuki twice. This has to be good for White. If White just lives and Black got 2 moves against it, it still has to be good for White. Nope, the answer's here. Because if you do this, doop, boop, boop. And if Black goes out, then this is Black's corner, so it's not a huge deal. Black's response is to go here, then here. I forgot the rest. I also think there's supposed to be space over here. Yeah, it doesn't, there's too many stones, so I guess this counter doesn't work. This one you can usually just squeeze. But if you're gonna die. Oh, OGS died. See? Too many moves to surround it, and OGS dies too. Yeah, normally black can just squeeze this and run, and white got 1 point for it. But if white's surrounded black, it's a lot scarier. But it's okay, okay. I think white's doing quite well. Even though like white has a much easier job. So even though white isn't as severe, white is still like profiting and making black really work for it. So I don't really hate white's attack here. I actually quite like it. I do not like black's tanukis. I think black is just dead. I don't think there's a way out of this. No, just drive it home. Just drive it home. No, you know you're not cuttable. You know you're not cuttable. Just go for it. Connections are better. And safer. Low liberties is where Tsudis happen. Yeah, black has to do something. So this is fine. Black has to try. Yeah, gotta go for it now. Start here though. You gotta start with that one. There you go. Wait. Did white not live? Hold on. I just assumed white had lived. Wow. Okay. So the answer was not here. It's got to be here or something. What if you just go here, actually? Does that make it a Miai? Yeah, it technically makes it a Miai, but that's a lot of points to just give up. This is a really easy eye, though. I just keep assuming black's going to get it, and black never gets it. Wow, that'd be crazy if the trade actually did happen. No, I'm out of time. I want to see what happens. It was a ko? What? Oh, nice. What do I go down? Da 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 da. Wow! Ah! I want to know what happened. White lived. Oh, I wanted to finish that. Okay, I'm out of time, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
All right, so I'm assuming Sean just finished here. We have Dwarian in room 2. We will have Michael in room 1 and Yilan Yang in this room in about 30 minutes. So stay patient, or in the meantime, you can go to room 2 and check out Dwarian's reviews.
Okay, that was fun. Hopefully you guys. Sorry I've been ignoring you guys, and thank you for the follows. But I have to focus on. I have 20 minutes per game, and this is paid reviews, so I have to really focus. Why isn't Batch streaming? I mean, I know I don't usually stream it too, but he's better than me, so he needs to be streaming. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the NAOL reviews this week. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up because I am going to start coding Symmetra Dragon for the rest of the night. Which shout out to Symmetra Dragon. And also shout out to Lessons if you enjoy what I do. I do teach Go for a living, so if you want lessons and want me to analyze your games in depth, then you can do so there. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you.